Hello everyone, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. We have some more journals that we get to look at today. They get to be listed in the shop. These are marketplace journals, meaning I didn't create them, someone else did, and I'm just selling them. So they're consigning the journals. If you need more information on this, the best place to go is my Facebook group, Nevermore Creations, Junk Journals and Friends, under the announcements section. That would be the quickest way to get information. If you can't access that for some reason, you can always email me. My email is below and I'll be able to get you or whatever information you need or point you in the right direction. I would love to get a few new artists. That would be wonderful. Speaking of new artists, this is a new artist, and I'm excited to introduce her to you, starting out with this beautiful journal. I really think that you all will love this. The cover reminds me of the Abandoned Beauty journal that I just made that several of you were trying to get from me. I was taking pre-orders. And just this gorgeous wallpaper. It's very similar. And there's 3 signatures, but look at these dangles. Aren't they just beautiful? 3 signatures, and I tell you her name, but I don't want to mess it up because I don't remember it 100%, so bear with me. This is Sharon Wilhelm. This is a challenge journal for group 4. Oh, by the way, we're almost finished with group 4. We have a couple more weeks of showing journals, and then group 5 journals will be shown throughout the months of November and December, and I've just announced the group 6, which will be due December 31st and will be shown at the beginning of the new year in 2022. So if you're looking for that information, that is also on my Facebook group under the announcements section, but I will try to do a little show maybe here, maybe Friday. I'll try to do it Friday where I show you the digitals and talk about it and all of that. But if you want to jump on it, go ahead over to my Facebook group. So this is called Garden Time. 3 signatures, wallpaper on a reused book cover. She used Wilhelmina, Typewritten Beauty, and Golden Hour. Those are all digitals that I've created. You can also get the prints, free shipping. There's some other digitals by Angela Kerr Designs. So I believe that Sharon said, she sent me a note, and she said this is her first set of journals she's sold with me. She's never tried to sell her journals before, and she's pretty new to making them. So, I mean, I couldn't tell, Sharon. This is beautiful. I mean, you obviously have great talent. Pardon me if my voice gives out. I had to substitute teach yesterday 4 classes in 3 hours. Plus, I'm getting over a cold. So I almost lost my voice yesterday. Yes, I did get to rest it, but I can already feel that it wants to shut down on me again. So pardon me if that happens. What a gorgeous journal. Sharon, you absolutely have to keep creating. I would love if you continued to consign with me, but regardless, I can tell that you do have a love for what you do. These are absolutely beautiful. I love how you used my kits. Wilhelmina really shines through on this kit. Of course, this would be Typewritten Beauty. By the way, the theme, I kind of do a theme. So this theme for the challenge journals was called Floral Time. And the one I just announced will be called Daily Life, and it's very vintage. So if you really love the vintage look, you will definitely want to check out the next one coming up. Oh, look, I have to see this. Is this a shaker tag? Wow. How pretty. With a little pocket in the back. You have some amazing ideas for sure, Sharon. So this journal is listed in the shop. Beautiful colors, just beautiful. And then there's this one, 3 signatures, just a cute little tassel. I love the simplicity of that. 3 signatures, again, some little beaded dangles. Look at this cover. Some acetate here on the front and lace. Really pretty. Love the size. Give you the exact dimensions here maybe. 5 by 9. This is called Scrapbook Jam. I love it because I think she's just using all kind of like an eclectic theme. Isn't that beautiful? Just little bits of everything. Very pretty. This would be really great to play in because there's so much to work with, lots of inspiration, and you could really use any color scheme and go any direction with it, whether you want to go vintage, you want to pull in some bright greens, blues, and yellows. She has a little bit of everything, but it flows together quite well. So absolutely lovely. Beautiful. I am working through my 20 junk journals that I've been making all at once. I have already shipped 3 of them off to their new homes because some of them have been pre-ordered. So if you are looking to pre-order one, then send me an email. I'll let you know what's still available. Otherwise, they will be listed on the shop as they are completed. I'm working on finishing number 4 out of 20 right now. I'm almost done with that. And I probably need to do a use it up batch of journals just to use up scraps and not do any particular theme. But I can have a hard time doing that. I really kind of stuck with themes this time. So I'm trying to get a little bit of inspiration here from her Scrapbook Jam journal. Okay, so this one too. Beautiful cover. This is one of those flowish journals where you can easily, I think, remove the pages or the signatures. Let's see how she actually constructed this. It's called Flower Garden, 8 signatures. Okay, so I do believe it's flowish. Yes. So right here, you can see you can slip these out pretty easily, but it's very beautiful. I love these green tabs that waterfall down the side of the journal. And then it just has this sweet kind of floral, not overly decorated. So you really, really can add your own touch to this. Even the cover is rather minimalistic with this gorgeous, I think this is Tim Holtz scrapbook paper. And you could add an image or leave it. And these pages can slip in and out. So very easily you can slip in pages, take pages out for a different project, put new pages in. It's great for being able, if you're actually doing a junk journal where you're kind of a smash book journal where you're sticking in a lot of papers like receipts or cards, it's easy to slip them in and rearrange things as you're working. This is very well done, perfectly well done. Nice and sturdy. The spine isn't caving in. I've had that problem when I've done these before where I didn't make the spine sturdy enough. So she did an excellent job on this. Definitely consider purchasing that one. Then there's this one with 2 signatures. There's wallpaper on the back, fabric on the spine, this beautiful rose image, and a little wood burned journal. 2 signatures. And this is from Tamara. So we are on to Tamara Moore. It is a challenge journal. It's called Roses and Floral. She used Wilhelmina, Typewritten Beauty, Past Words, Dear to My Heart, and then Vintage Image Club. You can type any of these in to my website and they will pop up. Vintage Image Club should still pop up. It's just not actually active. It's not being promoted, nothing's being added to it, but you could still either purchase it through the Ultimate Lifetime Collection, or if you search it, I think it will pop up and you can still access it, but there's nothing new being added to it at this point. So let's take a peek at this one, Tamara. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. These are the belly bands for the Wilhelmina kit, and I don't know if you can see that she has used glitter on it. Very pretty. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So she really went the Rose Avenue. That's a good name for a digital, Rose Avenue. Pardon me while I write that down. Coming up with names is harder than you would think. And when I find one that flows off the tongue, I really need to write it down. So here's Wilhelmina. We have these acetate clear stickers that she's used. The Typewritten Beauty. Absolutely beautiful, Tamara. Just look at this. Think lovely thoughts, speak lovely words. That's from Typewritten Beauty. All of the digitals in here, well, especially Wilhelmina and Typewritten Beauty, they're great ones to just purchase and add to your collection because you don't have to use all of the pages, but they're great to really mix and match throughout your journals. They're very versatile, especially if you do a lot of floral, nature, or like vintage ladies type journals, maybe even a little bit shabby chic. You can really take it that direction as well. These labels, there's a whole page of labels like that on Wilhelmina. So if you have not added these, please do. Also, I thought I would mention, because it dawned on me last week, that you all might not know that most of my digitals, if not all of them, are also on my Etsy shop. I do still have an Etsy shop. I've pretty much moved most of my work over to Shopify, and that works well for me, but I've decided to keep my digitals up on Etsy because people find me that way that don't know I have a YouTube channel. So I realized that there might be some people like me who shop on Etsy for digitals a lot and would like to purchase the digitals on Etsy because Etsy kind of keeps track of them for you. So if you're wanting to purchase my digitals on Etsy, you can do that as well. Just Nevermore Creations 17 is the shop name on Etsy, and you can find them over there as well. So if that helps you out, I think they're the same price. I should know that, but I don't remember what I told Lonnie. Dear Lonnie is so helpful whenever I have anything that I need done computer-wise, like listing and spreadsheets, and she's amazing. Look at how pretty that is. Anyway, so in case you wanted to know, you can get my digitals on Etsy or just my shops. Nevermorecreations17.com is a Shopify-hosted website, and you can type in these names, Wilhelmina, Typewritten Beauty, and purchase them that way. So pretty, Tamara. Gorgeous. All right, then we have this one. Look at the mushroom on the front. I don't know if this is a fall journal or just a fall-inspired journal, but it's really pretty. I think this is from Tamara as well. Yes, Flora and Fauna. She's used digitals from My Old Barn Door, Nevermore Creations. That's me. Love Junk Journals, Shabby Dabby Doodah, My Porch Prints, Mixed Media Minnesota, Dear Julie Julie, and Happiness in Crafting. So we should have a little bit of everything in this journal. Look at those pages. I love deer. Aren't they pretty? So Flora and Fauna, one of my favorite type themes. Very excited to. Just beautiful, Tamara. This is from my paper pack Limberlost. Look at how pretty. I love your sprayed stencil papers. This is also from Limberlost, the page with the foxes. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Little bird tuck spot. Gorgeous coffee dyed papers. Beautiful collaged journal cards. Look at the little hedgehog. Oh, your collage work is so beautiful, Tamara. Very inspirational. Lots of places to write. Lots of journal cards, journaling spaces. It could be fall inspired, but honestly, to me, this is just woodland. You could use it anytime. Very pretty. I think we're going back to Sharon. I think I got these mixed up, but let me see. Yes, so we're back to Sharon. This is called Flowers in France. I think this is a wallpaper covered. Look at the cross stitching that she did by hand. We have elastic signatures. That's really pretty and very, very even and well done. Hand-stitched wallpaper cover on chipboard. She's used some digitals from Len Art Studio. I was extremely impressed when I looked at Len Art on Etsy. Her prices are really good and her work is beautiful. So if you haven't checked out her shop, I highly recommend that you do. I'm pretty sure this is some of her work. So this is just a really pretty vintage feel to it. Lots of places to write, but it feels complete. So you can take it any direction you want. Okay, middle of the signature. All right, so these, again, it's a flow journal. They're not pamphlet stitched. They're slipped into the elastic. However, I have to say it's a good quality elastic, and this is done correctly. This is done the right way. It's done very well. Sometimes the flow journals look like they were kind of thrown together, or they didn't want to deal with pamphlet stitching or something like that. This is done professionally, the right way. Very, very, very nicely done, Sharon. And it's the way I love it when it's done. She did it probably better than I could. Very nicely done, Sharon. Thank you. All right, I don't know. I think we're back to Tamara, but like I said, I got everything mixed up. Look at how pretty. So we have fabric, lace, music paper, hasten to the place of refuge. We have pansies, and then there's a pocket here. Looks like a little journal card pack. And this is called Hasten. This is from Tamara. She's used digitals from a whole bunch of different shops here. You can see that if you need to pause it. It looks like maybe it is faith-based. I see a church. This is my Inspirational Butterflies paper pack. Look at those edgings. Isn't that yummy? Wow. I love the Inspirational Butterflies in here. This set was fun to make, and it gives you so much space to write with this really nice textured vintage look. So that would be another really great digital to add from my shop, Inspirational Butterflies. Do your best. Get little like snippet rolls, inspire others. Now this would be a great Christmas gift because you're giving somebody a gift that they can use, but it will also inspire them. Let your imagination soar. Think positive thoughts. I really think that it could get somebody into maybe appreciating junk journals who isn't really familiar with them. If you're like me, I already have a little list with Christmas gifts that I'm trying to write down and check off and come up with ideas. And actually, it's our very own Michelle Wynn, her last restock, I think it was, or the one before. She made me a little notebook, and I started using it as my little note planner, keeper thingy, whatever you call it. Bullet journal type something. And I love it. I absolutely love it. This is called Time Past. I think Tamara, but we will double check that. I'm going to guess it's a challenge journal because there's a bunch of these are from past words. Very beautifully done. Metal book corners. Look at these little stamped dangles and tabs. 2 signatures collaged on the back. Challenge, yes. She used Golden Hour, Past Words, Dear to My Heart, Vintage Image Club, Wilhelmina, and then some My Porch prints. Check out her shop on Etsy, one of my absolute favorite Etsy shops. She adds more beautiful things than I can keep up with. I really need to. I wanted to start, this is Golden Hour, one of my paper packs. I wanted to start like collecting digitals from all these artists until I had all of them. And I started with Pink Monarch prints, and then, I don't know, I got distracted. Probably need to go back and do that, because I think that would be so much fun to collect all these digitals from everybody. So this is all Time Past. It's absolutely beautiful how she grunged it up. She definitely made everything look grungy, vintage. Just beautiful what she's done. There's Wilhelmina in the center. I just love it so much, Tamara. Again, all of these that I'm showing are for sale. You just click the link below in the description box and then go to the journals section. You should be able to find these journals if they haven't sold by the time you're watching it, as well as there's other journals that haven't sold yet that need a good home. So maybe pick up a couple journals while you're at it. Free shipping in the United States. And I think we have 2 journals left to look at today. We have a little golden book journal, How Things Grow. Tamara. Look at this. Fun. She added some Limberlost. She's got some pages from the storybook. She's turned it into a fun kind of nature garden type journal. Could be fun to give as a gift or set aside for spring or garden journaling. Let's see, she has lots of fun ephemera pieces. Adorable tuck spots. Really, really cute. This must have been a book that she turned into tuck spots and journal cards. Really cute. A vintage garden, retro garden vibe. And then our final one is this beauty. Look at the fabric. It's fabric covered. Also from Tamara, and it's called Beautiful Nature. Of course, good name for it. Just pretty. The colors are really pretty. Stenciled pages, lots of collaging, little bits and pieces and fussy cuts, large journal cards, smaller journal cards, places to write and stitching, vintage. Oh, look at the little, there's a little crocheted butterfly, little applique. So lots of touches, inked and embossing. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Wow. Well, we sure had a bunch of beautiful journals today to be inspired by. Thank you so much, Sharon and Tamara, for today's gorgeous beauties. And I hope that you will give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, subscribe if you have not, and come back tomorrow for more inspiration. I'll see all of you then.